So I'm Connor Howe, the founder of Enso Finance. Enso Finance is a solver for CowSwap, and we also offer an API to interact with DeFi on the executional side and also the metadata side. So for any developers that want to embed DeFi actions in their application, they can simply call our API and say, I want to do lending, borrowing, vaults, LPs, swapping, fixed yield, leverage, so they don't need to build their own manual integrations. What you said at last bit, who even cares? That's the fundamental purpose of intents. Who even cares what is required to get to my end destination? That's the purpose of solvers and intents. Intents are hype right now within the industry, but fundamentally the logic behind it is I have A and I want B. Whether this B is multiple different parts of state, tokens, or an end result. So intents are from A to B. Solvers are the individuals underneath that are trying to figure out to get from point A to point B. How solvers do this, they may do arbitrage, they may do DEX routing, DeFi routing, they may bring their own flow, their own money, so they're able to get orders and cheaper gas, or they may even do more exotic tactics to be able to get from that point to that point. Let's say the benefit of intents for users is all of this logic is abstracted away. If you want to enter into particular DeFi positions, you may need to go to 4 or 5 different interfaces and do 8, 9 different transactions. Now with intents, you can do one transaction and go to one interface. We are more specialized on DeFi positions. So we are one of the only 2 solvers in the ecosystem that enable you to specify an intent into a DeFi position. So let's say a Yearn vault, a Beefy vault, Aave, whatever it may be. We're one of the 2, and I think we're maybe the first on volume. So that's how we differentiate. We also do the base token swaps like USDC, USDT, DAI, and so forth. We also do that. We are beating some other DEX aggregators by like 0.17% on average, which I was surprised it took us 3 months to do that. So the main differentiation is DeFi positions. The other differentiation that we do is also state transitions. So the way that intents are set up right now is only for tokens. So I have token A and I want token B, or I have token A and I want these 5 tokens. We believe in a future of state for particular DeFi actions. So borrowing is a stateful action. So your address, your EOA, is the one that can only unborrow that position for you. Similarly with staking, so if you deposit in a curve pool, like 3curve, and then you stake that into Gauge, the address that's interacting with it controls that state. So we see the future of intents moving not only from tokens, but also into state. And this is already working. We have this in production. Yeah, we will be the #1 provider for all DeFi actions. We already have the first mover advantage. There's only one other person doing it. For one token to another position, we're doing one to many stateful transactions, compatible with smart accounts, and also relaying of 433t7 as well. Where I see this moving forward is more, I would say, automated networks. It doesn't need to be AI. Very simply put, if you're interacting with DeFi, the user shouldn't need to go to many different interfaces and claim their rewards. One transaction, one transaction, one transaction. So I see these intents being combined with smart accounts to say, claim all my rewards if the dollar value is above X, and then use all these rewards, sell them into token, and enter into another. So I see this within about 6 to 12 months, these, let's say, automation networks for DeFi, and we plug directly underneath. So anyone that's interacting with DeFi through an application, a wallet, an intent network, we're the main provider.